As the 2010s come to an end, we look back on a great decade for the world. Change was possibly more apparent in this decade than in any other, with the rise of social media, electric cars, and ride-sharing services such as Uber and Lyft being at the forefront of all this change. This drastic change in the past decade is also very visible within the great world of sports, as several sports that we Americans grew up loving are more different now than ever before because of the radical change in the style at which each sport is being played. For example, in the NBA, the Golden State Warriors became a dynasty in the 2010s by winning games and titles with a style of gameplay never believed to be successful before their reign. Prior to this era of domination by the Warriors, it was never known to be possible for an NBA team to win championships by prioritizing perimeter shooting and a lack of low post scoring. They proved that running a fast-paced offense with lots of passing to find the best outside shot was enough to reach the promised land of basketball. And nowadays, because of the Warriors, kids are growing up shooting more three-pointers in the playground than in every previous era prior to this one. They changed how basketball was being played as a whole, all within this past decade and moving forward into the 2020s. In the NFL, teams are now passing the ball at a higher and more efficient clip than ever before. The era of quarterbacks having less than 3,000 passing yards and 20 or more interceptions and not being heavily criticized is fully in the rearview mirror. Just to show how much more teams are becoming pass-reliant nowadays, how about this statistic? Before the year 2010, only one quarterback ever had a 5,000-yard passing season, and that was Dan Marino back in 1984. However, in this past decade alone, there have been 11 individual 5,000-yard passing seasons. Additionally, this is now becoming the era of mobile quarterbacks, as most of the elite QBs currently, such as Russell Wilson, Deshaun Watson, and especially Lamar Jackson, heavily utilize their legs to extend plays for teammates, while also becoming a great threat to run for first downs and then some. So the era of winning Super Bowls with a game-managing quarterback is basically a thing of the past. In today's game, you need a star under center, or somewhere close to one if you want any chance at a title. And in Major League Baseball, pretty much every home run record is being shattered left and right. The record for home runs hit in a baseball season by all teams combined has been broken in the last two seasons, and just this past season, the Yankees and the Twins both broke the record for most homers hit by a team collectively by a huge margin. In addition to the style of gameplay changing in this past decade in each respective sport, we also have to look at the catalyst behind this change. This past decade saw the emergence of young superstars that will likely become faces of their respective sports in the next decade and for years to come. The aforementioned Lamar Jackson is the most mobile quarterback we have ever seen and will likely win the MVP of the NFL this year, and his career is just beginning. Luka Doncic and Giannis Antetokounmpo are already superstars in their early to mid-20s because of their basketball skill sets, which are unlike anything we have ever seen. Luka is a 6'7" point guard who can shoot the ball from anywhere on the court and is a walking triple-double. Giannis is pretty much a 7-footer who leads his team in every statistical category and can handle the ball and run and jump like no one else even near his size has ever before. These guys will run the NBA for years to come, and their primes, which are upcoming in the 2020s, frighteningly have not even been witnessed. In baseball, Aaron Judge might be the strongest human to ever swing a bat and can hit the ball a mile. Cody Bellinger already has an MVP under his belt at age 24 and can pretty much do anything on a baseball field. And these two guys' legacies are just starting. However, on the other side of the spectrum, this decade will likely see the careers of legends such as LeBron James, Tom Brady, Aaron Rodgers, Miguel Cabrera, and Albert Pujols sadly come to an end. But to them, we say thank you for the great memories and moments that wowed us all, and we will enjoy every last minute of what is left for all these guys. In my opinion, I believe this decade will be more exciting and promising than ever before for the aforementioned reasons. However, a lot of older generation sport fans may feel that these sports are getting worse and worse because of the change in mentality and gameplay. They may believe that today's sports lack the aggressiveness and competitiveness of the past. They may think that the NBA is worse because it is softer now, with more three-point shooting and less inside play, less man-to-man defense and fewer low-scoring games. With the disappearance of hand-checking and physical post-play, they may feel that the NFL is worse because running backs are no longer piling up crazy rushing totals and there are less every-down workhorse rushers. There are more flags per play than ever before, with defenses not being as intimidating, with no more jaw-dropping helmet-to-helmet tackles. They may feel that Major League Baseball is worse because it is all about the home run now. Players are less and less looking to put the ball in play, rather than for the fences. There is no such thing as a two-strike approach. There are less and less pitchers prioritizing accuracy and command over blazing speed on their fastballs. And listen, I get it. But to all that, I say, the sports are getting more exciting than ever before. Teams are running better offensive schemes to score with a quicker pace and higher level of thrill. There are more highlight plays than ever, and we can watch them all shortly afterwards on social media or YouTube. Athletes are more skilled than ever before, with sizes, athletic abilities, and the capability of dominating their respective sport in multiple ways like we have never seen before. And because the athletes are better all around, the level of competition is the best it has ever been. And what could be better than that? So we thank the 2010s for all this overall change for the better, and get your popcorn ready for the 2020s, because sports is going to be more exciting and more enjoyable than ever before. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more great videos in the future. I would appreciate and love all your support. Happy New Year to you all. Thanks again, and I'll see you all in the next video.